Hey guys, good morning. How are you? Fine, doing good. Are you have exam today? Evening, evening 5 o'clock. Statistics. Statistics is the exam. Today
This
exam.
meeting is being recorded.
Applied other placement exam. What is the last date? No last data for that. Ah, no last data. Sunday exam. No last data. You don't need to apply before. You don't know, na? क्या रे? Sunday exam apply no. Today exam at 5 p.m. How you want to write? Offline only. Both offline and online, na? क्या चीना? Screen test, apply, apply for screen test exam. రాయనైతే రాయరాదు, మళ్ళీ రాయేముంది. అప్లై ఫర్ స్క్రీన్ టెస్ట్ ఎగ్జామ్. ద ఎగ్జామ్ షెడ్యూల్డ్ ఆన్ 24th November. Chalo, we'll start the deep learning. One algorithm left my SVM. We'll continue this week, complete deep learning. We'll focus on that. So first, what is the life cycle of data set? Bolo. Read the data, pre-process the data. In the EDA itself, what we are going to do here in the EDA, we will do data analysis. That is the first thing, correct? We'll do the data analysis. We will do data analysis. We will do encoding. We'll do encoding. And then we will do scaling. Then we'll do scaling. And then we'll do feature selection, transformations, transformation of data if required. And finally, we will do the feature selection. We'll do the feature selection models. And then model development. Then model development. Then model development under many models are there, na? ML, DL, NLP and Gen AI and tuning. Tuning also different types of tunings होता. ML machine learning का तरह tuning होता. Deep learning को deep learning तरह tuning होता. So deep NLP तरह tuning होता. And model evaluation. ML evaluation means ML metrics. Deep learning means almost ML metrics only, classification metrics only. But one or two different. NLP evaluation means same only, but one or two different is there. Now deployment is same. Deployment is same. Here, whether the pre-processing of the data also, machine learning tabular data is different pre-processing will be there. Images data, deep learning, different pre-processing is there. Pura text data, big text होता ना sentences, उसके लिए pre-processing different होता. So you now onwards you need to think in the three ways. One is ML perspective, deep learning perspective, and NLP perspective. But the steps are same. What are the overall steps? Read the data, pre-process the data, EDA data, and model development, model tuning, model evaluation, model deployment. Model deployment we did with Flask. Okay, we did with Flask. We'll deploy on the cloud also. We'll deploy on the cloud. Any project, every project you need to explain this life cycle. Every project, this is only the life cycle. But machine learning project, machine learning ka EDA different is there. Deep learning project, deep learning EDA different is there. NLP project, NLP EDA will be different is there. Because machine learning is completely tabular data, deep learning is completely images data, NLP completely the text data. Gen AI is included everything. Generative, everything. It can do ML, it can do DL, it can do NLP, all three. But you don't need to train the model. You don't need to train model like we did linear regression logistic. You don't need to do that. Just you need to call the model is enough. Like pickle we saved na, like that we need to call the models. That is called Gen AI. Everything can do. So note down the first life cycle. Online people following Amma. Blank screen, Amma. Can you please confirm the chat, online people? I'm moving up, I'm moving down. Is my screen is okay? Yeah. ट्यून विच वन स्क्रीन टेस्ट एवरी 2 months को स्क्रीन टेस्ट होता एवरी 2 months हाँ not every time that also not sure maybe 1% one time 1% one time but you can apply that also last time some students repeated हो गया August 4th is the exam last time August 19th is the batch started that is only 4 weeks the course but I taken till October 5th okay October 5th I taken till complete focus on Gen AI deep learning completely they don't know anything they did not learn still now some trainers are not touching the Gen AI in depth also generally now August now November 24th exam रिजल्ट्स आता 1 week के बाद क्लास चालू होता December 10th 4 weeks 4 weeks then go to the 4 weeks means approximately February 1st suppose some holidays first is holiday or Pongal holidays 3-4 days 3 days Pongal holidays anyhow and then again pattern if you observe again the February so maybe in the March first again exam might be there next exam again on March 1st August to November kitna months September October December January February now don't see November 24th after 6 days December आता ना if you count November you will see extra month but in 6 days again what will come think about December every 2 months 3 months gap exam hota but you are immediate na your course will be over in the December 20 or 31st ले लो December end तक then till February 1st you have again revision will be there after February 1st again immediately get the companies will come for 1 month buffer time in a 1 month at least they will call 5 to 6 companies easily the 1 month then you can do na like that so this is a for golden chance for you otherwise you need to have a buffer time to prepare self preparation in the self preparation you will need to try for jobs but don't get job again you have to come here you have to attend this exam again here will train you again you have some time is there to get job like that is self preparation here some ज़्यादा मिलता March 1st exam before here self preparation नहीं मिलता फटाफट जाएगा you need to do some extra work like that but you can attend any exam every time you can attend anywhere who will stop change the name change the email ID no oh who will stop tell me while applying change the name say that I'm Naresh at old student this is my ID that's all like that. Huh? Not a government no like don't worry if I am taking na I will take care of na the one sir student is there तो सर का बैच है 5:30 PM है और प्लेसमेंट बैच भी 5:30 PM है so but he is like our placement batch वो सर को पसंद नहीं हुआ okay so they are only 10 members only in the 10 members 8 members are boys 2 members are girls the 2 members are continuously 2 plus 1 3 members came continuously here वो विशाल का दोस्त उसका सर को पसंद नहीं हुआ then they went वो सर बोला था I will add your names in the placement team but he did not add it that is then these guys come to me then I give an idea both are match हुआ so they are like that you can go and talk to the management both are times matching that is not my problem that's your problem talk like that Then they say that I talked to them. I personally talked to the placement cell madam. I added their names into that batch, placement batch. Like that. Oh sir, student मेरे को नहीं होता. Student है. He has problem. We need to rectify. He came to me like that. So many other sir students are come to me to for the internship. Whenever they got internship, na they'll come to here only first. Uh, they'll come to here and they will not go to their star student. This one person ko I developed the model. I given the end-to-end code, the RAG model. I only given to that person. He got the job itself. But when the Instagram video open, na, he will say that's our name only. That is the beauty. Like that. I'll show you that. The RAG with Llama. This fast API is I only developed the code for him. That is everything. He got the job itself. A student is student. Student is important for us, not name. I'm doing so much them to that student. How can I can do for you? Like you can attend any exam. Don't worry. And Manikanta sir told me also that even though you like any student without writing exam, without attending class, also tell me, sir, I will add him name to placement batch. He told that personally to me. I have good rapport with them because Manikanta sir is the placement cell management guy. So I'm taking the corporate trainings with him. For Saturday, Sunday, na, he only bring. So we had some couple of discussions happened. That is. So now deployment okay na? Chalo now. So we have only three models available. One is ANN, artificial neural network. I think you joined with the web browser, ma Sirisha. Join with this one. What is that? App. Yes, ma Sweta. You need to attend that. Artificial neural network, convolution neural network, and recurrent neural network. Artificial neural network, like logistic regression, like decision tree model ka names hai. In the deep learning, these are the model names. In the deep learning, we have only three models. One is ANN, CNN, RNN. ANN means artificial neural network. CNN means convolution neural network. RNN means recurrent neural network. ANN means artificial neural network. We will do all type of ML models. What we can achieve, that we can achieve through using ANN also. CNN is especially designed for object detection. RNN is especially designed for NLP problems, text related problems. Artificial neural network for ML kind of problems, supervised and unsupervised. Convolution neural network only for the images, and recurrent neural network for text related use cases. Only for the text related use cases. ఉంటాయి కాలేలు మూడు ఉంటాయి. Which videos ma? Image nothing but video only ma. Videos में क्या होता है? Images होता ना. When you combine all the images, it become what? Video. So text means what? Audio होता, video होता. Text चाहिए, that's all. Normal भी होता. Now put heading ANN. Artificial neural network. Artificial neural network now. Suppose let's like graph theory first. A graphical visualization. This is A ma. This is B. So this is A. This is B. Thanks on. This is B. A summation is there ma. What is the output ma? What is the output? A plus B. Note karo. Graph theory is very important before we going proceed into further. A plus B. Number one. Number one image. Number two. Suppose that X is there ma. There Y is there. Now अब क्या हुआ? X is coming, while coming, what is the middle is there? So multiply होता. What will happen now? X plus BY. Note down करो. Number two ma. Number two. Now number three. Suppose there is one is image is coming like this. One more value. C is coming. Then what will happen? X plus BY. The third image ma. Very good. Hello. Now you need to use your common sense. You need to show me logistic regression like this graphical way. Logistic regression. Logistic regression क्या? Tell me. Formula. Logistic regression. Logistic regression formula. Correct one. Tell me. 1 by 1 plus e to the power of minus x, that is equal to here what happened? P of y. P of y equal to here what is there? What is there here? Beta naught plus beta 1 into x1 plus beta 2 into x2. Correct? Let us step by step procedure क्या है इधर. First what will come? Step number 1, regression will form. Step number 1. Step number 1. Step number 1. X1 is the input and X2 is the input are passing. Correct? Huh? Step number 2 में क्या? While they are passing, X1 is multiply with whom? Is multiply with beta 1 and X2 multiply with beta 2, and then step 3 there one more term also adding. What is the step 3? One more term. Bias is adding also. Bias B0 is adding. So by this there's a equation is formed. A equation formed like this. Beta naught plus beta 1 into x1 plus beta 2 into x2 is forming. Correct? Huh? So this is one output. Let's say this output is equal to y. Output is equal to y. And step 4 में this output is passing through cone. Cone step 4. Passing through. Sigmoid na? Sigmoid. Sigma of y. The y is passing through activation function. Na re? Passing through activation function, or sigmoid function, then what we are getting? P of y we are getting. In order to get the P of y, you are seeing this main formula, na? This formula is not happening directly. 4 steps are there. How many steps? First step is what? X1, X2 coming. While coming, what is doing? Multiplying with the beta 1 and the beta 2. And what is one more coming? Beta naught. And all three combined together what? Y. And that y is passing through whom? Sigmoid. Sigmoid, what is that? Sigma. Do you remember? Sigma of y. Sigma of y. This is the debugging. How the model is forming. Sigma of y. We are getting the sigma of y. And this is giving what? P of y. So now step 5, we are finally what we are getting? P of y is getting output. Step number 5 is equal to, we are getting the P of y finally. Now show me these 5 steps in the, like this graphical format. Chalo karo. Already I only given y value. Y I given already. Open your eyes bigger, y already omkars are given. That is equal to. This y I already given. Just to dabbas, just boxes is enough for me. Okay, boxes chahiye. Online people following ama? After this, one more extra box will appear. That box is what? Name is called what? Activation box. Then output will come. This why this box, this output is continue with another box. Continue with another box. Like this now. First to this. First to this. Bolo. Who is coming first? Beta 1 ना x वन बाय जाओ. स्टेप नंबर 1 क्या किया ओमकार सर? x1 किया, x2 किया. नेक्स्ट क्या हुआ? बीटा 1 है, बीटा 2 है. ऊपर में कौन है? ऊपर में बीटा नॉट आया. क्या पूरा क्या? समेशन, नॉट मल्टीप्लिकेशन. समेशन. नेक्स्ट बार कौन है? y. बार कौन है? y. y कौन है? बीटा नॉट प्लस बीटा 1 into x1 all. That I will write here. Y is equal to बीटा नॉट प्लस वो समेशन में who is that Sweta, understand the diagram. A summation में two values are adding, okay na Sweta? You are here, I am here, your friend is here, all are we are coming from one route and we are combining at what? One junction, and we three together what? Coming out from the junction. That's called what? Summation. But while coming, you are coming on the bike B1. I am coming with bouquet B2. Your friend is coming with empty. Your friend is coming with empty. So you are coming, but you are carrying what? Bike. I am coming, I am carrying what? Okay. So two items. So while coming and carrying, that is. So that's why X1 and B1 plus X2 and B2. On top of this, you are applying what? Sigma, na? Then by what happen? 1 by 1 plus e power minus equation is coming. And then one more box will come. This box कौन है? Activation function box है. कौन box है? Activation. And activation function box outside कौन coming? P of y is coming. P of y is coming. Activation है. P of y. This is called sigma. Sigma of y box. Sigma y box. Before you enter BTech, you are very lean person. After coming out of BTech, you come with belly fat. Okay, after 4 years, that only will happen. With bald head also. That is called what? Activation function. You come here, you come with P of y. Now P of y is equal to sigma of y. And that is equal to 1 by 1 plus e power minus y. Amma. Oh yeah, deep learning. समझा है? Everything now? Y equal to beta naught plus how here? That is we already know na. Logistic regression क्या formula? 1 by 1 plus e power minus y ना 1 by 1 plus e power minus कौन है? That will I written na. We are passing this y inside this. So sigma कौन है? What is the sigma formula? 1 by 1 plus e power minus y है तो y, z है तो z. Again y कौन है? Then this equation will come here. Getting no? Tell me your doubt is what? This diagram, this y is coming. Till now it is clear. Huh? Now it is coming here. Something happened to this y. Which one formula? Re? This one, na? This formula only. No diagram को formula के diagram कैसे होता? It is just a block diagram. It is just a block diagram. Okay. What we are block diagram कैसे होता? It's coming something, something happened, coming out will something. What is happening here? Activation happening. What is happening here? Activation. So this is called summation. What is happening here? Summation. This is summation. This is summation. Then next what is happening? Activation. So two functions are happening here. What is happening? Summation and activation. Summation will happen and activation happening. So this summation and activation, whatever we are seeing here, this is called as a neuron. What is called? Neuron. The entire operation what is called? Neuron. A round box. A round box के अंदर में कौन होता? Summation and activation. This only 90% people doesn't know. Neuron. What is happening inside? We don't know. What is happening inside? Summation plus activation. ले लो neuron. What's adding now with a neuron? Following among online people. Deep learning consists of neurons. Consist of neurons. Not only one neuron, there's so many neurons will be available. Each neuron represents with a round circle. In each neuron, there are two operations will happen. Two operations. One is summation. One is summation. Another one is the activation. summation and activation. So if anyone asks in interview, what is happening on one neuron means, you need to say, what do you need to say, ma? Summation and activation. Summation and activation. Summation and activation. First we'll learn draw the network and then we'll learn what is activation, how it is happening, that everything we will learn it. So here, summation and activation. Deep learning consists of neurons. Each neuron represented with round circle. In each neuron, there are two operations. One is what? Summation and activation. Can you take 1 minute time and quickly draw this diagram again without seeing quickly? Do it fast. The shortcut, it will do like this in the shortcut. The shortcut, it will come like this now. Here x1 will be available. Here x2 will be available. And here this now, the neural network, instead of beta naught beta 1, we call W1 now. What we call? W1, W2, weights. Weights concept, here you can write B naught or W naught, whatever it is fine. B naught or W naught, anything is fine. Here two things are happening. Summation will happen plus activation function will happen, both will happen, and directly count will come. Directly. Y only will see in output. Y only we will see. And that y is equal to sigmoid of W naught plus W1 into X1 plus W2 into X2. Like this will happen in the shortcut way. One round circle and everything will come outside. Easy, yeah? Chalo. So the one online platform is there, draw.io. Very easy to draw. That is draw.io. Now I'm drawing here something so that you can easily see that. Draw.io. Draw.io. I'm taking circle here. And then I'm taking the arrow here. Okay, one only I'm taking. And this. This. So here I can write that W is coming. W, and here X is coming, suppose, and here W naught is coming. Who is coming? W naught here, and who is coming? Output Y is coming. And directly Y is coming. So inside here, two things are happening. Two things are happening. One is this side, activation happening. Activation happening. Activation. And this side, summation. Right. Summation and activation. Like this. So here now formula, you can write here like this. So first Y is equal to activation of W naught plus W into X. So this is the thing, everything. Clear or no? Online people, good ma? No doubts, right? Can I move next ma? Now I'll create a simple neuron. First target will learn how to create a neural network. How to create a neural network. Then we'll understand how to find the weights, how to get the activation function, all the questions. We'll find out that. First to create a neural network. चलो आ जाओ इधर. Now so ले लो यार. First base neural network. Base neural network round like this, 2 rounds. Base neural network like this. Base. Look everyone. Base 2 rounds. 2 round neural networks. And then next, one input will come like this. Another input will come like this. Okay. Now, one more input also. From here to here it will travel. Here to it will travel. One more input also. शिवेंद्र आदर को बुलाओ. One more input will travel to here to. Okay ना? So here कौन होता? X1 होता here. Here X1 will be available. Here कौन होता? X2 will be available. Will available X2. So X1 will be go to the first neuron. X1 will come to the second neuron also. So here X1 is traveling from here. Who is traveling here? X1 is traveling here. X1 is traveling here. And X1 is traveling here also. Similarly, X2 is traveling here. And X2 also traveling here also. Okay na? While he traveling, he will get some weight. Every line on one weight will be there. Every line on one weight will be there. What is that weight? W1. So here also traveling, na? So now notation. W11 means what? First input to first neuron. First input to first neuron. W12. First input to second neuron. W22. second input, second neuron. W2 1 second input, first neuron. बस लिखो, अब करो. Then bias will come. W01, W02. Over. This neuron will give an output. The output will travel to the next one. So this output is coming following online people. This neuron will give an output. So that output is coming from here to here. And this neuron also will give one output. That output also will coming from here to every neuron. What will happen? Every neuron inside what will happen? Summation plus activation, and every neuron has for the top bias also. In every neuron top of what happen? Bias also. Every neuron here also will become bias. Here also bias will come. If I am writing WO directly because only one neuron. WO. Here one output will come, correct? Here one output will come. What is that output name you want to give? What is the output name you want to give? Suppose O1. What will give? O1. O1 is coming from which neuron? First neuron. O1 is what is happening inside this neuron? Summation plus activation. And while it's traveling, what it have again? One weight again. Every line, what will happen? Weight will be there. Every line, weight will be there. And that weight you can give W1 suppose. W1. Here also what will come? O2 will come. Here suppose this weight name is called W2. And finally what you will get? Output. अब बताओ, this diagram understood or not understood? Online people, once you understood, we'll write the formulas now. What is O1? What is the final Y? What is the final Y? Online people understood this diagram? First concentrate on the diagram today. Now output y is equal to I know only the thing is output y is equal to sigma activation bracket open bracket close wo plus w1 into o1 plus w2 into o2. Agree with me? Pakka? That's the output. I am giving the heading 1 and I am giving that some color also. I am giving some color also. This is my output number 1 y. But again, what is the question? What is O1? What is O1? Likho formula likho now. O1 equal to again activation of O1 equal to activation of who is coming ma? W01 is coming plus x1 into W11 plus x2 into W21. Very good. X1 into W11 plus x2 into W21. O1 that is. What is coming? That's all. Next O2. O2 kaun ma? Activation of W O2 plus who is coming? X1 into order में आ जाओ ना x1 into W12 plus x2 into that's all x2 into W22. The simple deep learning. That's all. That is only deep learning. Shwendu? Easy ना? पिक्चर अभी भी बाकी है. This is the base neural network. If you understood this, then we can proceed the next. I already written nama y equal to not addition ma y equal to go diagram wise y equal to what Sweta O1 into W1 plus O2 into W2 plus W0. Next question arise. What is O1? What is O2? What is O1? Activation of W01, W11 into X1, W1 to X2. Don't say O1 plus O2 is the final output. O1 plus O2 is not final output. O1, O2 is going again through what? One more neuron. Very good. Now you are on the track. W01, no? 11 only, no? This one, no? W21. W21. Two one है ना? Second input से first neuron. Who is coming? Check here. Who is coming? W? 2 1 is coming. Simple ma. You stand here. Just check it. Who is coming? That's all. No need confusion. Easy, yeah? Shall we do one more one? Huh? Asli neural network. How it look like? That we'll see. Only half only. Online people, good ma. Who next then? Everyone is good here. Shwendu, tell me what is your doubt? You stand here. W22, I forget, huh? Happy? That's all. Okay, now? Next. Next, ma, we'll take 3 inputs. Generally, we have some neural networks is there. Okay. So same code only. I'm closing this. Generally, suppose this indicates whenever you are given 3 neurons, means 3 inputs are coming. What is coming? 3 inputs. Whenever you are providing the input, there are no weights. Directly input will come like this only. Input layer. This is called input layer. What we call is called input layer. We call it is called input layer. We call this called input layer. We call this is called input layer. Input layers are used for only to pass the inputs. That's all. Input layer is used for only to pass the inputs. So this is actual originally the layer look like this. Means here x1 will come, x1 will come, x2 will come, and x3 will come. There are no bias and no weights for the input layer. Just passing clouds. It will pass, and then again there are one more neurons, 2 neurons are there here. Suppose this is called hidden layers. What's called here? Hidden layers. This is called input layer. Input layer are passed for what? Only inputs. While you are passing here, no weight here. No weight. So output also coming what only? X only will come output. Rest. X will come and X will come output. And now this value now this input will pass to this neuron. Okay, na? This neuron. And this will pass to the second neuron also. Okay, Nama? While passing, now weights will be available. Now passing, what will be available? Weights will be available. So here x1 will come, here weight will come. Also what will come? Bias also. First neuron, no weights, no bias. Say it again. Not first neuron, first layer of neurons. First layer of neurons, no bias and no weights. Okay, na? That is called input layer. After input layer over, in the middle is called what? Hidden layer. What is called? Hidden layer. Now diagram how it look like? Now this value, this will go here. Then the same thing, this will come here also. Okay, na? Next third. Now this will come from here to here. Now this will come to here to here. Okay, na? Now last one output layer will be there. That is called what happened? Combining all the output. This is called. Now this output will come now here. From here. And this from here. And finally, we will get the last output. Now there are 3 layers now. There are how many layers, ma? 3 layers. One is input layer. This is till here to this layer. Okay. Now this layer. So this area, input layer area. Input layer. What is available here? Input layer. This is hidden layer. Hidden layer. And this is output layer. Output 3 layers now. 3 layers. Input layer, hidden layer, output layer. Now this bias will happen here. Bias will come here. Bias will come here. Bias will come here. This is the architecture. Look like this. This, what will come here? X1. First what will come next? Here what will coming? X1. Here what is coming? X2. Here what is coming? X2. Here what is coming? X3. Here what is coming? X3 is coming. Okay na? ये वेट कौन है? फर्स्ट न्यूरॉन, फर्स्ट इनपुट, फर्स्ट न्यूरॉन W11, सेकंड इनपुट, फर्स्ट न्यूरॉन W21, ये कौन है? W31. हो गए ना? अब इधर आ जाओ. फर्स्ट W12. प्रोसीजर दिस. फर्स्ट इनपुट पहले आता, न्यूरॉन बाद में आता. अब बोलो. फर्स्ट इनपुट, सेकंड न्यूरॉन W12 here, W12. Here what will come? Second input, second neuron 2 W22. Third input, second neuron 3 W32. Okay ना? हाँ, ये हिडन ना. सो WH1, WH2, WH2. ये आउटपुट ना, कौन सा आउटपुट? हिडन लेयर, फर्स्ट न्यूरॉन H1 वो, H2 वो, H1 वो, H1 का आउटपुट, H2 का आउटपुट. H कौन है? हिडन लेयर. 1 कौन है? न्यूरॉन. H1 न्यूरॉन, हिडन लेयर का फर्स्ट न्यूरॉन, आउटपुट H10. H10. Now here what is coming now? Weight will come na. So directly W1 W2 ले लो. W1 H or W2 H, whatever you want to take, you can take it. That is no issues, no conflicts now. And finally, what is coming? W O. And finally, what you'll get? Y. Oblique formulas. Fatafat. Online people, good ama. Draw the diagram without seeing. Online students, draw the diagram without seeing and write the formulas quickly. I will देख लूंगा how students will get tough in the deep learning, because they will not understand the architecture first. First, you should understand the architecture, how architecture will be there. For my MTech, there was ANN, but no one will teach like this. That's why I never understand this. Now you are happy now, Subra? Yeah, great. फाइनल से आ रहा हूँ, वाई से आ रहा हूँ, पहले वाई से आ रहा हूँ. वाई कौन है? Slowly, back end से आ रहा हूँ, not front end. Output should come always back end. Who is y? W0 plus H10 into W1, H20 into, then question arrays. Who is H10? Again like that, back end से आ रहा हूँ. There are a lot of work is there tomorrow on this. I will give fatapat numbers. Last one what ma? 532 ma? No conflicts na? W11, W21, W31, W12. A different only na? This one na? अच्छा, मिस हो गया. This one ना ma? W W32 ah? You're right. I'll cut this then. There's so much work is there ma tomorrow. Notations your wish ma. Notation is completely up to you. Notation is completely up to you. Why I am given W1, W2 means there is no conflict already. Suppose there is one more thing is there, so I can make it what? Conflict हो जाएगा, so we can do another way. फटाफट लिखो. बोलो शिवेंद्र, y is equal to activation of, how many are forget the activation? They'll not get the job. Activation you should write. Okay, activation is very, very important. Activation. W naught plus W1 into H1 0, or you can give like this, H1 0 plus W2 into H2 0. Very good. This is over. Next कौन है? Who is H1 0? Getting them online people. Who is H1 0? Who is H1 0? Help me. H1 0 is called activation of, कौन आ रहा है? WH1. WH1 आ रहा है ना पहले? WH1 आ रहा है. कौन है? W11 into X1. W11 into X1. W21 into X2 plus W31 into X3. X3. Now H1 0 हो गया. Now H2 0 ना? H2 means W H2 W 1 2 or 2 1 1 2 X1 W 2 2 next W 3 2 है ना? बस हो गया. Right. All three together. It's completed, everyone. Pakka. Online students. Now write the theory. We have three layers will be available. One is the input layer, hidden layer, and output layer. Each layer has some neurons will be there. No? Neural network has three layers. Input layer. Input layer used to pass the inputs. Input layer consists neurons. The number of neurons equal to number of inputs. The number of neurons equal to number of inputs. For example, wine quality data set, how many number of inputs? 11. So 11 neurons required. How many neurons? 11 neurons. For example, a image has 28 by 28. The how many values? 784 matrix na? 784 height, 784 width, height. Kitna? 784 pixels. Each pixel will be one value. Like that. So that we require how many neurons? 784 neurons. Input neurons only for passing the inputs. This is very, very important. No weights, no bias. Never ever write. It become go wrong if you write it. No weights and no bias. That's why no activation, no summation. the input layer. Rana? Only one rule, ma, input layer. What is the input layer rule? Tell me. Number of inputs columns equal to number in the image hai to number of pixel values equal to number of new input neurons. Neuron doesn't have any weight and bias, just passing clouds. Just pass it. Hidden layer. Hidden layer between input neuron and output neuron. Hidden layer might be not only one hidden layer, ma. There are multiple hidden layers. You have seen only one hidden layer. Like that, you can do any hidden layers. That's why it's called a deep neural network, not normal neural network. Deep. It's same like exactly like your mind, brain, cells. Lakhs of neurons interconnected, na? Same way this also. That we'll see tomorrow. Hi, Prasanna. 2 minutes or 1 minute. Colleague కూడా పంపించిన ఎట్లయితే అట్లా చూద్దాం మేనేజర్ అయితే వాళ్ళు అవి కూడా పంపిస్తాయి అయిపోతుంది నేను కూడా తీసుకున్నాం మొన్న నిద్రలు లేదు చెప్పలే మంచిగా మంచిగా చెప్పలేదా మరి 17 years నిన్న కూడా పేరు ఏదో ఉంది వీడికి ఏం లేదు వీడు ఏం చెప్తున్నాడో వానికి అర్థం కాలేదు అది డేటా రీడ్ చేయరా అంటే రీడ్ చేయలేకపోయాడు అది ఆల్రెడీ ఎగ్జిస్టెడ్ ప్యాకేజ్ నుంచి లేబుల్ ఎన్కోడర్ అంటే లేబుల్ ఎన్కోడర్ కూడా వేయలేదు ప్యాకేజ్ కూడా వాడు ప్యాకేజ్ కూడా రెడీ చేస్తలేడు ఇక నేను ఎట్లా సెలెక్ట్ చేయాలి వాడిని లేబుల్ ఎన్కోడర్ అట్లీస్ట్ ప్యాకేజ్ రెడీ చేయాలి కదా ఒక్క నిమిషం సో హిడెన్ లేయర్ బిట్వీన్ ఇన్పుట్ న్యూరాన్ అండ్ output neuron, it is called hidden. Why it is called hidden? Hidden means what? It will hide between two. What are the two? Input and output. Now onwards, weights will be available and hi Sanjay. Now output layer ma. Pi classification means only one neuron ma. Multi classification means multiple neurons. Suppose the output classes, 10 classes are there, so 10 neurons required. Yes or no, only 2 classes, then only 1 neuron is enough. But 10 classes I to 10 neurons. So tomorrow we'll connect again and we'll do discuss in more detail. Okay. Thank you, ma. Thank you so much.